Master. On top of every shipboard organization is the master. He is the overall commander having absolute authority on board. Deck department is the unit responsible for navigation, watchkeeping, maintenance of ship hull, cargo hold preparation, loading and unloading of cargoes. The chief officer is the master second in command. He is the person to take over the control of the ship whenever the master is incapacitated. Second officer typically stands at 12 to 4 watch. The second officer is also called the navigational officer. Third officer, a third mate's watch is from 8 to 12 a.m. to p.m. He is usually the safety officer on board. Bosun is the head of the unlicensed deck department with direct supervision of the chief officer. His main duty is keeping a good maintenance of the ship's hull. A pumpman assists the chief officer during loading, discharging, and crude oil washing. Able-bodied seaman or AV. AVs are usually the ones steering the vessel during pilotage. They are either watchkeepers or day workers. Ordinary seaman or OS. An ordinary seaman is the entry-level rank in the deck department. His duty is very much like the AV. Deck cadet. On some shipboard organization, the deck cadet is positioned just before the third officer. Engineering department is the term used referring to the crew working below deck or inside the engine room. Chief engineer is the overall in charge of engine room safety, machinery operation, maintenance, bunkering, and technical administration. Second engineer is the rank below chief engineer. He is the executive officer of the ship engine department. Third engineer is responsible to the second engineer for normal maintenance and watchkeeping duties. Fourth engineer job includes studying and practicing the third engineer duties. His day starts with a toolbox meeting with the other engineers and crew. The second engineer normally gives him the job for the day. Electrician is one of the most vital technical ranks on board. Since a ship is mostly run by automation, an ETO plays a major role in keeping them running at all times. Fitter jobs on board is well, fitting a ship, but that's too broad and too narrow at the same time. Motorman or oiler's job includes inspection and maintenance of pumps, motors, turbines, and condensers on board. Wiper is the ordinary seaman's counterpart in the engine room. His job is that mainly of support to those ranks above him. Engine cadet, like the deck cadet, an engine cadet's duty is mainly to learn the different jobs in the engine department. Steward department comprises the smallest number of crew in the shipboard organization. Chief steward is the highest-ranking member of the galley department. He directs and supervises the planning and preparation of meals. Chief cook. Some ships employ only a chief steward or chief cook, but the same person performs both the job of the cook and steward. Messman. While the officer and engineers are busy with their work, the messman is the guy in charge of cleaning their cabins.
Thank you for watching.